Ontario's rental system is about to change in a big way. If you've ever dealt with the Landlord and Tenant Board, we'll call it the LTB moving forward, you know that the delays have been absolutely brutal. Evictions taking 10 to 12 months, hearings rescheduled, and cases just lost in the system. For small landlords, that's financially devastating. But here's the thing. Bill 60 introduces some long overdue reforms that finally tilt things back toward fairness for homeowners and investors. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what's changing and how it protects you as a homeowner. Let's be honest, the LTB backlog has become one of the biggest risks in Ontario real estate investing, and for a multitude of reasons. Non-payment cases dragging out for months, landlords covering mortgages, taxes, utilities with zero rent coming in, and small homeowners who rent out basement suites that are being pushed financially to the brink. And it all comes down to the LTB. For so many people, owning a rental has felt riskier than ever. And not because of the property itself, but because of the system they're forced to work within. And that's where Bill 60 steps in, to protect homeowners and small-time landlords. So what is this? Bill 60 is the Homeowner Protection Act. It includes major reforms designed to cut LTB wait times, add accountability, and make the eviction process more efficient without removing tenant protections. Because yes, those are needed in many cases. Here are the 3 biggest shifts that you should be aware of with this new bill. So first, they're hiring more adjudicators and permanent staffing. The board has been understaffed for years. Bill 60 mandates a permanent expanded panel of adjudicators. No temporary fixes here. This means that there will be more hearings, there will be less backlog, there will be faster resolution times for those landlords that are being pushed to the brink financially. This alone is huge, but let's dive into number 2, which is streamlined hearing scheduling. The LTB must now follow tighter, enforceable timelines. This means that cases can't sit dormant for months while landlords are bled dry by tenants for not paying. And finally, number 3, there's going to be new processes for priority cases. So non-payment and serious safety issues are now going to be pushed to the front of the line at the LTB. So how much faster do you think cases will move? Right now, the average Ontario eviction, especially for those for non-payment, can easily take 6 to 12 months in many regions of the province. And honestly, it's much longer for more complex matters. Bill 60 aims to cut that dramatically. With fully staffed adjudicators and mandatory scheduling timelines, we could realistically see non-payment cases resolved in 60 to 90 days, urgent or safety-related cases in as little as 30 days, and administrative errors reduced so cases aren't dismissed on technicalities in the tenant's favor. For a homeowner counting on rental income to cover their mortgage, this is meaningful protection that really changes the game for them. Why is this a big win for small landlords and homeowners? A lot of people think that LTB delays only affect professional investors. They don't. They affect the family who rents out a basement suite just to afford their mortgage, or the homeowner who relies on their ADU income during renewal time, or the investor with 1 or 2 properties, not a portfolio of 20. When a tenant stops paying, it isn't a small inconvenience. It can be catastrophic for their landlords. Faster hearings mean months and months less of lost rental income, more predictable cash flow, and lower risk when underwriting new investments. Less fear around becoming a landlord. And here's the interesting ripple effect. This could actually increase property values for homes with rental suites because the perceived risk decreases. Now, this isn't just a bill that helps landlords. Bill 60 also helps good tenants and reduces bad faith cases. Bill 60 will actually strengthen the whole rental ecosystem by reducing the number of bogus or bad faith applications by either side, ensuring serious cases such as violence, intimidation, or illegal activity get prioritized by the LTB, and clearing the backlog so that good tenants can get their disputes resolved faster too. When the system works the way it's designed to, everyone benefits, both landlords and tenants. What does this mean for investing in 25-26? With Ontario facing the biggest mortgage renewal wave in history, a number of homeowners will be trying to add a secondary suite to manage affordability. And Bill 60 makes that safer. Investors who were previously hesitant to buy rental properties because of fear of LTB delays, they may re-enter the market. And for existing landlords, your biggest operational risk is shrinking. So here's the bottom line. Bill 60 doesn't solve every LTB problem, but it's going to dramatically improve the experience for homeowners and investors by cutting wait times, expanding adjudicator capacity, prioritizing urgent, such as safety and non-payment cases, holding the system itself accountable. It's not perfect, but it is the biggest progress we have seen in years. If you own a rental unit or you're thinking about adding one and you want to understand how these changes affect your cash flow or risk profile, send us a message. We can run the numbers together and see whether a secondary suite or investment property makes sense in this new landscape. And hit subscribe. Every week, we break down different facets of the Ontario housing market with real data and real strategy.